Hooray! Finally, it has happened. In this video, I'm going to finally unveil the plan that will enable both my Esan language lesson subscribers and all the other members of this family who are more interested in the other things I do on my channel to understand how we're going to all work together and balance the needs of everybody. So this is very important for both the Esan language subscribers and the rest of you. So try and watch this video and leave me comment on what you think about this unique and wonderful plan that we have all come up together, that we have all put together over the last few months and weeks that we have been working together. Yes, we have been working together really well. Hello everyone, my name is Mabel and I'm known on this channel as Auntie Mabel. So, as I said in the intro, in today's video, I'm going to bring the clarity that I've been talking about, really, about the best way to balance the needs of my Esan language subscribers and the rest of the subscribers who are more interested in learning the general things around our languages, our Nigerian African languages, cultural heritage, and identity. So if you are new to my channel, you're welcome. And on this channel, besides all those things I said that I do, I also cover issues about our emotional health and well-being. And I might even be doing a lot more other things in the near future, as anything I try to do on my channel, generally everything that make you a better human being, a better African, a better Nigerian, whether you live in Africa or in Nigeria or in the diaspora, wherever you find yourself on the planet. So there's something on my channel for you. So what I'm going to go through quickly, I'm just going to tell my Esan language subscribers. So this video specifically is to explain to the Esan language lesson lovers to please go to my playlist, which I'm bringing up on my phone. So we are going to go through it together, because this video is a revision lesson. It's just like you have been away from the lessons for a while. So we all need to do a bit of recap and revision to bring us up to speed, so we are all reading from the same page. So go to my playlist if you are new to this channel, or if you have been a previous student of the Esan language classes and you have kind of abandoned it. So, but this is a time for all of us to do this revision, a quick revision guide. Yeah, from Auntie Mabel, quick revision guide. So the first part of my playlist, scroll down right to the end of the playlist. So you come across the first 10 videos that I did on my channel, which is covering the everyday greetings and conversation in Esan language. So that video covers the general greetings, a specific video on the specific greetings and the history behind them. We have the introduction to Esan language. So there are lessons 1 to 9, and they cover different topics. They cover the vowels, the alphabet, the nasal consonant, the numbers as well. We did the numbers, so we did the nasal consonants and some new words. We started dipping into learning Esan words in this lesson 9. So move away from that playlist. You go to the next one, which is the structured lessons from Esan, Introduction to Esan Language Book 1. This is the structured lessons from a gentleman and Esan, is an author of Esan books. So I decided to use his lessons, his book, because they were already structured to be used as lessons, as just teaching this kind of lessons. So I decided not to reinvent the wheel and to use this lesson. If he's done all that hard work doing it for us, why reinvent the wheel? So yeah, that lesson, first of all, there's one of the lessons where I explain how the book is structured and how you're going to be able to get the book. So I'll remind you again, you can get that book in 2 ways. Anywhere you live in the world, you can get it online at esanmarket.net. So if you watch some of those videos, especially the one where I talk about the Esan language lessons, you will see it there. So you see the link on how to get the book there. If you're having any problem, please leave it in the comment section. That will make you interact a little bit more on this video. So yeah, then besides that, we then did the parts of the body, things found in the house, the domestic animals, things found in the bush, things found outside the marketplaces, things found in the forest, and also things found in Oloje's palace. So it was just all the general things that happen in the Esan land. So you get some names and pictures of those words. Then moving away from that one, we have another group of lessons that deals with Esan unique dance steps. So in the new year, I just decided to spice up things a bit so that we all know that some of you have never seen these dances in Esan land. Even those of us who are my generation, who used to see them as children, we haven't seen them for many years. I just feel it's good to see what we used to do in festival times. So we have 5 videos of the unique dance steps. Even the popular Gbabonelimi masquerade colorful acrobatic dance that is very unique to some people is one of those ones. And the unique girls dance as well is there. So those unique dance steps is something that everyone, by the time you finish learning each 1 or 2 lessons, just go in there to use that to unwind and to just chill. So yeah, so that's that one. Then you have a standalone lesson that is on Esan names and their meanings. So that people just feel you stand on its own, because a lot of people want to dip in and dip out of that names and find whether the meaning of their own name is there. And if not, or if even some names, if they want to give a name to their child, so they can check out the meanings. Yeah. Then after that, we have a group of videos. There are 6 videos on the interviews with special guests, and those guests are really special. 2 of these videos are very short, introducing the guest, because as at the time I didn't have a community tab because I haven't reached 1,000 subscribers at the time. So I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you that have been part of that journey. Those of you, especially those who were the Esan language, that were the very first subscribers I got on this channel. So thank you very much for being part of that. So now I have a community tab. So that's why I announce things like that now. So we have a particular video with a young man that I found me on my channel. So he actually learned Esan while born and being brought up in US, and then develop an Esan language app. So it's an interview you must listen to, and he's very inspirational. So anybody that say they finding it difficult to learn Esan language, when you watch him, you know that anybody can learn Esan language if you really determine to learn it. Yeah, or any other language for that matter. Then I also have an interview with the author of the Esan books, dictionary, Esan grammar, storybooks, everything you can think of, the audio. So he's really dedicated his time in making this Esan language books accessible to us. So I interviewed him. So that video, I think, is good for you to watch that video as well. And then there is other 2 videos of which I did an interview I did to a young lady in US who is speaking Yoruba to her children from a very young age, and they can really speak it tonally and properly. So I think it's really good for us to learn from these good examples. So that's why I put them together in that group of interviews. And probably one of you watching this could be the next person for me to interview if you have an interesting story to tell us, or do your journey into learning the language. So that would be good. So yeah, then I have a group of videos that are addressing the barriers that you are likely to encounter when learning or teaching our languages to our children, our spouses, or even we're trying to learn it as an adult. So on that title, under that heading of the barriers in learning or teaching our language, there are 8 videos there as well. So either you are learning this language as a teen, and what are the challenges you likely to have, what supports are out there for you. If you are living in a place where, for example, you are living outside of your hometown, which is common. Many people live in cities where they don't even speak Esan, or even live outside of Nigeria completely, where you have to encounter 3 other languages. Yeah, so what are you going to do? How do you teach 3 languages? Like, for example, you're living in Germany and your dominant language, the language you have to interact with is German, and you're speaking English, and you want to still teach your dialect to your children. What are the possibility of doing that? There's a video that covered that, and we actually did another live streaming on that as we're discussing it extensively. And under see those barriers on learning our cultural heritage and stuff, I covered the traditional marriages, the burial ceremonies, and also I used Wodimaya and Miss Trudy to give an example of what would likely to happen when I intermarry within Africa, between Africa countries, not just within different tribes in Nigeria anymore. How we're going to have to try not to let those languages go extinct, and our cultural heritage can still shine through. So that's all there. Although there's a video there actually covering Igbo and Hausa and Yoruba, because they are the major languages in Nigeria. So I'm just kind of concerned that today's parents, young parents, are not really speaking to their children. So how they're going to, what they have to do about that, so that we don't let those languages go extinct as well. So yeah, so I think that is a brief revision. Just go through the and also yeah, lest I forget, we have another 12 videos on Auntie Mabel being on the hot seat, which is actually interactive sessions where we have discussed. We've covered everything between languages, cultural heritage, you name it, everything in between. The titles of those videos speak for themselves. So yeah, there's something there. So you do revision on this. So on that note, I'm going to tell you that the next lesson is going to be on word formation. So we want to start forming words, using proper words in Esan language. And we're going to go back to the Esan language book. That was the next part. That was where we stopped in those lessons. Yeah. So I hope that has explained everything. And I hope this will give us more structure. And one thing I must please ask you, as I'm thanking all of you for supporting me in this journey thus far. It is not easy doing these videos, I must say. And please continue to leave me comments, and continue to leave a thumbs up if you actually like it, and tell me what you like about the video, and be very critical. Anything you want us to improve on, let me know in the comment section. If you don't interact, it just feel as if nobody's interested in what I'm doing. So I have to do what people are doing with me. So, but I don't want to abandon this, because this is my first love on this channel, so I really want to keep it going. So please, you guys shouldn't let me down. So on that note, please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to our channel. It's our channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And please give this video a thumbs up, leave me comments, put on your notification bell, so that when I release the next Esan video, so you'll be first to know, be the first in class. And when the bell goes bagang, 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 you are there in class. And also share, because Esan is we're unique people, and we have a unique language. We can't afford to let it die with us in our generation. We need to pass it on. The baton is there. Auntie Mabel is passing it down to you. Make sure you take it, run with it, and pass it to the next person, to the next generation. Okay? We can't let it go now. All right. On that note, I will say as usual, Wabulu, which is thank you in Esan. Those of you who are not speaking Esan yet, Wabulu is the first word you should know. So wabulu or obulu is the singular, while wabulu is the plural. That's thank you. Then wakimbwe is the goodbye. So goodbye until the next video. Bye. Wakimbwe.